guys, Nick here with Reef with me. Bad news. My cleaner wrasse that I just got is eating my corals, my acans right here. These two he just absolutely destroyed, so I gotta catch him and trade him back into the fish store. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I didn't even have a net. I had to go to the fish store and they were closed, but they really like me there and they were still at the store. I really don't know how I'm gonna get this guy. We literally cannot catch him. So what I'm gonna do is he's right there. I'm gonna feed some food to get him up to the top. So he thinks it's feeding time. And then when he goes, I have to be really quick. I mean, he'll eat mysis, but I guess their primary diet is parasites, and they're technically starving themselves when they're not eating anything but parasites. That's why he's pecking at the coral. I need him to come up. They're small and fast. He knows something's up too. And I don't want to take out all my rock. Alright guys, we finally got him. It took literally an hour. I didn't want to take any rock or move any rock, but unfortunately I had to move 2 rocks that had no coral on it, so I was really lucky about that. But he gave me a run for my money, and what I ended up doing to get him out was I used my pipette that's like 20 inches long, filled it with sand, and was sandblasting the cracks that he was in to sort of choke him out. And I got him super tired. I was literally able to touch him. I got him pinned up against a rock, got my glove on, and I grabbed him and pulled him out inside of the fish net. So never getting a wrasse again. I'm gonna trade him for another fish, and you guys are just gonna have to wait and see. All right guys, it's the next day. We returned the wrasse. It was 50 bucks, so I got 50 bucks in credit. So what I ended up getting was a little convict tang right here. He's so cute. I love the little yellow above him. He's still, you know, getting used to the tanks because, as you can see, I have a whole bunch of tangs. Got the purple tang, blue tang, sailfin tang. But the good thing is, when they were being aggressive to him, he was holding his own ground because he was already in a holding tank full of tangs. We also got a new goby and pistol shrimp pair because I couldn't find my other ones. I had 2 gobies that I got from the ocean that were wild when I first started this tank, and I just had like a thought in my head that they ate the goby because they were so small. So the pistol shrimp's fine. He's underneath here. I looked last night, I saw him digging, doing his thing. But the goby had my yellow watchman goby that I just got in his mouth, like this way, holding it like a bone. And we tried to get him out, and he ended up getting him straight in his mouth. Only his head was sticking out. So I caught the goby, and he didn't have him in his mouth. He actually ended up spitting him out, and I found him behind the alveopora, which is really pissed off because we were just hammering the whole tank, and he got hit really hard. But he isn't here. He's breathing, but you can tell he's not feeling the best. He's right there. So I have them in this 3D printed basket, which brings me to, if you guys need anything 3D printed for your tank, let me know. I have a 3D printer over there. I'm really good with Fusion 360. The pistol shrimp and goby pair for 10 bucks, and then I paid full price for the convict tank. He was 50. So, you know, it is what it is, but it's the whole thing about learning about keeping a reef, what fish go with what. So basically what happened with the wrasse was, they can technically eat mysis shrimp, but since their primary diet is dead skin cells and parasites, they're technically starving themselves, so they go for another food source, which just happened to be my green acan over there. His flesh is still there, but he spit out all of his zooxanthellae. We do have 1 baby head on there, so I know he'll make it. And since I did return him, my pink acans, they're back to normal, so he was definitely picking at them. Really hope that the Watchman goby makes it through because I don't want to buy another fish. Technically, I don't have to tell the store that my other fish was beating him up because they do have a 24-hour policy to where if your fish dies, you can bring him back in and they'll give you a new one or credit for the amount that you spent on him. So, yeah. Number 1 rule is research your ass off, or else you have to go through what I went through, and it's not fun. So if you guys like what you watched, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. You don't have to subscribe if you don't want to, because I just like doing this. I like making videos. I like working on the reef tank and letting you guys know what I'm going through. And with all that being said, bye.